Yes, this is to my legal representative. Um, this video is for you personally because I have to come out there. But with what's going on, where do I start? My daughter's mother. This is for the judge to see as well. My daughter's mother does not want me to have a relationship with my daughter. She finds every little excuse not to for me not to have a relationship with my daughter. You know, she filed this last incident. She ended up being sexually involved with somebody I had a falling out with, and I called her out on it, and she decided to file a restraining order. I don't talk to her. It's to the point now to where we can't even talk to each other and have a civilized conversation with each other. And also, people has came at me, fought me, pulled weapons on me, and everything else. Like I had an issue with her, an incident with her, but I'm not, but that's in the past, and it's not about her, and um, it's all about my daughter's mother. It's never about my daughter when we talk. I then sent pictures to my attorney, Your Honor. I have sent pictures and stuff like that. My daughter's mother contacts me and harass me from dummy Facebook pages. She also sent people to try to assault me, to do violent things towards me, and I was able to pick up on it real quick and kind of neutralize the situation. My daughter's mother is being my daughter is being left at the other baby's father's house. His name is Jerry Leo. I never met these people. I don't know these people. I don't feel like that is a proper thing to do without letting the father know first, so that way, if something goes down, I know and her mother knows. I'm not able. They're not letting me talk to my own daughter. They're not letting me put her on video chat over there or nothing. So I feel as though that if my daughter is not with a blood relative or a licensed teacher or a licensed daycare worker or an after school program like sports or any type of activities that keep kids off the street, then my daughter should not be going. Um, what else? The restraining order thing is just a hoax because she she has filed multiple restraining orders, and nobody looks over this paperwork or nothing like that. Y'all don't even check these social media accounts on my daughter's mother's behalf where she be getting her information from. She constantly filed. She's threatened to have me thrown in jail. She's threatened me recently, and I sent the pictures to my attorney, Your Honor, through dummy Facebook page stating that if I step foot in the courthouse, I'm going to jail, and that I violated my own restraining order. How am I going to violate my own restraining order? And she's contacting me. She's contacting me through dummy Facebook account, dummy Instagram accounts. So it's I get ridiculed for my income. I get ridiculed for my income, the type of income I have, and everything else by her. She claims that I don't do nothing for her. They have a social worker. When we was doing supervised visits, I want to say 5 years ago, they had a social worker that I sent to ask what my daughter needs, and Miss Butler said she didn't need anything. Now, that right there is a lot. The only conversation that I have with Miss Butler is, what does she need? She don't need nothing. Okay, well, how come, when you ask somebody and they say they don't need nothing, how is that supporting the child? Like, I offered. Miss Butler is no logic getting to Miss Butler. Is no talking to her. When I come to talk to her, I done sent people to go and talk to Miss Butler to try to mediate, and she sits up here and tell them that Kaylani is not my daughter. So I never denied Kaylani, but I have done a DNA test, which has proved 99.99, stating that I cannot be excluded as her father, and I have the paperwork to prove it. So, as far as that goes, I have a parenting class certificate. I have, if you need people to vouch for me. The only issue which is starting to affect, my mental energy is Miss Butler Miss Butler sitting up here using my daughter as a pawn, following restraining orders and everything else, and she's the one that's causing the reason for the restraining orders by reaching out to people that I'm having falling outs with, which is dangerous, by the way, Your Honor. And my attorney also can vouch and say that these dummy accounts are her. So, Your Honor, there is no talking to her. We're not going to see eye to eye. There's not going to be a point to where we can have a civilized conversation. Your Honor, if we can put something in play to where I can pick up my daughter from the train station and bring her to where I live, because I finally got a place now, that'll be. I would appreciate that very much. All she has to do is pick her up and drop her off. If I have to record her actions and her behavior, which can also, Your Honor, can my attorney request that every time I pick her up, I'm able to video record her when she dropped my daughter off, and when I bring her back to be picked up, I want to know, can I have her video recorded at all time for my safety and to eliminate all these restraining orders and anything that my daughter anything that my daughter may say, I have it on video. And that's where we are, because for the simple fact of, we're not at a point to where we can sit up here and talk as parents. And I would like for social services to do wellness checks on my daughter, if you don't mind, Your Honor. Because it's been brought to my attention a few things. The Jerry Leo, his family has to comb my daughter's hair, has to dress my daughter, has to bathe her. Her hair is not being upkept at her mother's house. she's very timid around her mother. Her mother yells at her in public. Her mother leaves her with anybody, and my daughter, all my side of the family is in Texas and Louisiana. Sometimes she abused my daughter. And I would just like for social services to go up in there and do some wellness checks because my daughter is very timid around her mother. She's verbally abusive to my daughter. I have a parenting class certificate, so I know how to talk to kids. But my daughter's mother don't have no parenting classes, don't have anything. And if you can recommend parenting classes for her, and me, my daughter, and her mother go to family counseling, I would appreciate that on my behalf. That my attorney can work something out. Um, Also, my daughter cannot go to Jerry Leo's mother house or ride with his family I unless we make an agreement with me, him, and his attorney and my attorney. Um, and also, um, my name is Edmund Broussard. This is my testimony. My lawyer is going to have this video for you. And I'm going to, I'm going to send this video to my attorney so that my attorney will have this video on file. And thank you.